Hello, this is Evan here from the Trade Risk on Wednesday, January 6th, 2021. We are intraday right now, and this is our weekly swing trade ideas video where we bring you stocks based on a variety of discretionary, technical, and quantitative patterns. We'll break down all those patterns in just a moment. As always, these videos are sponsored by our partners over at Investors Business Daily. We curate ideas based on their stock lists. You can get access to their stock list with a link in the description of this video. So we've got, 6 names we're going to look at today. We're going to kick things off with sort of the discretionary bucket. So these are just a couple of names that stand out to me based on IBD's lists and our own TR150 watch list. So the first is a biotech here, OCUL. This is a smaller cap name. So again, you want to do your homework and due diligence on these types of names. It's obviously run quite a ways here from $8 up to $20 in just about a quarter. So if we zoom out here, you can see we're not quite at all-time highs. Let's go to a weekly chart. You can see this stock debuted in 2014. Highs here were $42, but we've been on a very strong run over the past year or so. And what I'm liking here is just the digestion that is taking place. So we had this high velocity, high momentum move to the upside, breaking to multi-year highs, saw some good performance there, and now we're cooling off. We're digesting those gains, we're pulling off of highs, and I think it's just worth paying attention here. It's kind of flagging out right now, but this could morph into a longer sort of consolidation. If it takes its time, that's totally fine, but I'd just be paying attention to it. Good momentum name here in sort of a favorable sector. Number 2 is Wix.com. So this is certainly a bigger company now. If we go to a weekly chart here, you can see this is trading at its all-time highs, and it had a very strong first half in 2020. And it's been consolidating for quite some time. So since June, July, this has basically been going sideways here underneath 300, above 240, 230. And if we look here at the daily chart, it just looks like it's starting to, potentially firm up here or start to maybe, getting closer to making a move out of this range. So it's not ready yet. Worth watching. Strong stock in 2020, trading under its highs, good developed base here, something that certainly caught my eye. So those are 2 names from sort of my discretionary bucket. The next are some technical setups. We've got 3 different stocks we're going to look at here from 3 different TC2000 scans. These scans are available on our website to download. So if you're a TC2000 user, you can get access to these scans. So the first is FLNT. This is our pullback strength scan. So this is looking for high momentum moves, strong stocks that have recently started to pull back and look like they're ready to sort of resume their trend to the upside. So FLNT kind of depicts this nicely. Had a big high volume move and in the middle to end of December. It's pulled back a little bit off of quite a bit, in fact, just because the magnitude of this move is so big. This is actually a 20%, 25% pullback here in like 4 or 5 days, but it was also a 90% move to the upside in about a week's time. So there you have it, but FLNT pulling back here, starting to get going. Good volume pattern, good momentum here. Short-term traders, this one looks pretty nice. That's our pullback strength scan. Number 2 is SRPT. So this is hitting, I think, on a couple of scans, but it's primarily founded on just the bullish engulfing scan. So this is simply a single bar, bullish engulfing bar. So that means we open basically below yesterday's body. We're rallying and closing over yesterday's highs. Therefore, we have engulfed yesterday's price action. And what's kind of most interesting about this name, of course, is just the fact that it was, off to the races in December. It had a very strong move. It closed down, 8 days in a row or whatever this number is here, and now it's starting to, resume back to the upside. Furthermore, if we sort of zoom out here on a weekly time frame, it's actually setting up in a very, very nice space here. So you can see we're just kind of getting back over this cluster of highs here with that bullish engulfing daily bar. So SRPT, like this one here, as well over the short to intermediate term, frankly, especially if we can get some follow through. And last but not least, from our technical scans, EVBG. This one here sort of falling apart a bit. So when I screened this, even 20 minutes ago, this looked a little bit healthier and stronger, but it's still kind of hanging in here. So it's hitting on our tight, basically looking at a cluster of tight highs here. So over the past 5-6 days, it's coming from our tight highs scan list. And you can see essentially here it's had a good move throughout November, December, got up to its prior highs, pulled back, got real tight here. It's looking pretty weak at the time of recording this now, so perhaps this doesn't trigger after all, but originally the trade idea here was a move over the 150 area. That could start to get this one back in motion to the upside. Looks a little weak right here. We'll see how it plays out. So those are 3 different looks there from a technical side, and I'm going to leave you with one quantitative setup. So this comes from our Lamerick trading system, OKTA. That is the symbol. This was a trade we put on this morning. So this was a buy signal for us. It got essentially the setup was identified yesterday after the close. That means we place our orders for the open today, and we got filled at the open today at 241. I think 84, 241.84 was our exact fill that we received on this trade. So we are long this at 241. It's a current active position, so full disclosure, we own this stock. Average hold time's about 4 or 5 days, so we won't be in this long. It's kind of a quick flip here, looking for a few percent to the upside. OKTA, that's the name here, trading kind of off of its highs here after a pullback, but still a pretty strong stock, all things considered, over the past couple of years. So OKTA, that's Lamerick trading system. You can learn more about that on our website if you're interested. So that's it. That's what I got for today's video. I actually like a lot of these setups quite a bit here in today's video. A lot of interesting names kind of setting up with some different patterns. So hopefully you found something interesting. Again, do your homework, make sure it fits your strategy, time frame, risk tolerance, everything like that. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Every Wednesday we do trade ideas just like this. So subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us at The Trade Risk. Have yourself a great day. We'll see you back here for the weekend stock market analysis video on Friday.